Hey, this is Chris UX. I'm the founder of the Spy Agency here in Atlanta, Georgia. Back with another video, a short video. I'm just here asking the question, what is my favorite UX tool and why? It's not Figma. Actually, my favorite tool is Microsoft OneNote, which is like, I guess you can call it like, well, it's a digital notebook. It's a way to stay organized. I feel like a lot of boot camps and certificate programs, they put a lot of emphasis on the design process, going through the process of solving a problem, but not so much how to document your process. You know, how to document everything, and I think that's very, very, very important. And especially it come to a point where you're working on multiple products at one time, or if you're working on a product for months at a time, that's a lot of data you're coming across, and you need somewhere to, a way to organize it and document that data. And so for me, so yeah, like on my day job, I have access to like Jira, Confluence. I have used other tools like Trello in the past, Kanban board, which is pretty good. Miro board is another way of organizing things. But I think my favorite is the OneNote because for me, only speaking for myself, I have so many ideas and thoughts running through me at one time, and I need a fast way to document everything and in a manner where I can easily put it back up and refer back to it if I need to. And I feel like Microsoft OneNote works for me. And so, like for example, I use OneNote. Uh, I create a notebook for every client that I have, and I document the meetings I had, the meeting notes, the consultations, any interview questions I need to do for research, any survey questions I need to do. That'd be a separate page. What else I use it for? Ideas, or it's like a lot of times I may have like a lot of raw thoughts and ideas I want to run through, and sometimes I may bounce it off Chat GPT, take that, put that in another page, and I then go back to it later. It's a ton of stuff. So I just feel like it's a good way to document everything, and I also feel like it's good if you are a new UX designer. Like say you're working on your case studies for your portfolio. I think it's a good way to start documenting your case studies because I feel like you go through the whole design process and then you're trying to document your case study at the end. You're going to forget a lot of details, and that's not good. But I feel like if you document as you go in an organized way, you can easily pull up those details and you can make your case study that much easier to put together and make it flow a lot better. So you use it for multiple things, and I use it outside of UX. I use it for a variety of things. I use it for the YouTube channel. For my videos, I may have ideas for content or content schedules or anything like that. For different formats, I have that documented in a separate notebook on OneNote. I have the workshop about the host. I have like 20 pages of that in my OneNote under a separate notebook. I'm doing photography, managing photo shoots. I wasn't just taking pictures. Like, I had to organize the models, the stylists, the makeup artists, the hairstylists, location. I maybe could be documenting ideas for the shoot or angles and, ideas or colors, like all sorts of things. Like OneNote helped me document all these things I got going on. And on top of that, I do have Post-it notes all over my desk. That's all a different thing. But even still, I may have some of those things in my OneNote to keep things organized. Like the Post-it notes, if something comes at me really fast, I need to write it down real quick and store it on the desk. I may document it later. But yeah, so that's my favorite tool. I just feel like it's very underrated because oftentimes, like I said, I feel like a lot of these boot camps and certificate programs, they help you learn the design process, but you need to learn how to organize that process too. And I've seen it work for me in peer reviews when you had to work with other designers and you had to define your design. Another way, good reasons you need to document everything. So if you haven't already, start finding a way to document your work and find a way that works for you. But you don't want to just shoot off the hip and have everything in the Figma file and what you did what. I know like in the past when I first started, sometimes we're working on multiple design revisions, I would just dupe the design and separate it by date and then like make note of the changes I'm making, or leave notes for a dev. So it's different ways of doing it, but you just have to find a way that works for you and a way to help you to be consistent, because if you don't, it will make your job a lot harder. So like, yes, it's cool designing a product, but I'm telling you, like, learn how to document your work, and I can't stress that enough. Anyway, this is a real quick video. I appreciate you watching. If you have any other questions you want me to answer, let me know in the comments below. Appreciate it. Later.